Alright guys, welcome to another edition of #LLTV Q&A. Haven't done one of these in a while. We're going to answer 5 questions in 5 minutes when we come back. Stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome to LiveLeanTV. I am your host, Brad Guthrie. This is another edition of #LLTV Q&A session. I'm answering 5 of your questions in 5 minutes. Let's get right into the questions. First one comes from Dilba5 on YouTube. Great work on these Q&A videos. I always wondered what's the difference between wholemeal, whole wheat, and whole grain, and what is the best option health-wise when it comes to buying them, bread, pasta, etc. Thanks, Brad. Well, I think you guys know my thoughts on bread and that sort of carbs. I think it should be out of your diet. If you're looking to live lean, you can have it as a cheat meal or a treat meal once a week. But overall, try to get it out of your diet regardless if it's wholemeal, whole grain, whole wheat. Grains really can throw your hormone levels all over the place, so try to reduce as much as possible. But to answer your question, the difference is multigrain. Be careful with multigrain, because sometimes multigrain doesn't mean that there's whole grains in it. It could just mean that there's different kind of grains. So if you're gonna choose one for health-wise perspective, choose something that starts with whole. So if it's wholemeal, whole wheat, or whole grain, go that route, and make sure you look at the ingredients. Always look at the ingredients. Even if it says whole wheat, the first ingredient or second ingredient could be high fructose corn syrup or glucose fructose, some of the stuff you want to stay away from. Always look at the ingredients. You guys should know this, and I'm sure you guys already have that ingredient in your head because I always talk about it. We're gonna move on to the next question. And I don't have the name of the person, but they said, I've been reading about insulin spikes and way to slow and prevent them. Good segue from the last question, because bread causes insulin spikes. How do you, or what effort do you try to slow insulin spikes? I.e., do you drink cider vinegar with water before a meal, especially if you decide to have a bit of a treat meal? How do you reduce significant spikes in insulin? What tactics do you use? So, first of all, I try to minimize insulin spikes by not eating the foods that cause it. So I really don't look forward to eating those foods anymore. The only times I have insulin spikes and when you want insulin spikes is after your workout. So I do that using maple syrup, or bananas, real foods, real whole foods. But if you're having a cheat meal, I basically just say have your cheat meal. Don't worry about it because it's only happening on a rare occasion. But yes, apple cider vinegar can reduce it. Cinnamon can reduce it. There's different little things like that. But you know what? I really don't focus on it because if you're only having a cheat meal once a week, have your cheat meal and it actually can be healthy for you because it can actually help replace the leptin hormone and really help, fire up your metabolism again. So don't worry about it. But you're right. Apple cider vinegar and cinnamon can help. Next question from Yuki1805. Lean cuisine meals, what's your take? Smiley face. And if you don't know what a lean cuisine meal is, I don't know if these are all over the world, but it's basically one of those microwavable dinners that you put in the microwave and it's ready for you. So I think you guys probably know what my answer is. Don't eat them. I mean, take the extra 10 minutes and cook your chicken breast from home. Put some broccoli in it. Let me just pull it up here. I do actually have it here. You look at the ingredients of one of these lean cuisine meals. Yes, it says it's 170 calories and it's low fat, marketing bull. Boop. Anyway, ingredient wise, there's probably about 50 ingredients in it. You can pronounce maybe 50% of them. It's not the worst thing you could do. Like obviously if you went out for, French fries and a hamburger, it would be worse, but you know what? Take the extra 10 minutes, prepare your food in advance, prepare your food on the weekend, put it in Tupperware, put it in the fridge, and take your food that way. These, low-calorie meals, junk. Get rid of them out of your diet. Next question is from Freevids Just Sub on YouTube. They ask, what should you eat before and after a workout? I've done different videos on this, so if you want to go to my channel and search pre-workout meals or post-workout meals, I have it all on there. But pre-workout, I find I work best when my stomach is almost empty. So 3 hours before my workout is when I'd eat. Focus on eating a good source of protein. But I actually find I train better when I'm fasted. So I may have a shake or something, but nothing too heavy. After my workout, you just search my channel for post-workout meals. Obviously fast-acting protein, so whey protein isolate with fast-acting carbohydrates. This is where you need your sugar. So I put spoons of maple syrup, put it in a blender, blend it up, and it's absolutely delicious. This is when you can actually have something sugary after your workout, because it helps shuttle the amino acids into your muscles, helps you take your body from a catabolic into an anabolic state to really rebuild your muscles, repair. It's delicious. Check it out. And one more question. I don't even know what time's like here, but last question is, do you think soybean oil will trigger arthritis? So you guys know, if you've watched my channel, soybean oil, get it out of your diet. The reason, it's because it causes so much inflammation in your body. It's high in omega-6s compared to omega-3s, and our bodies are so inflamed nowadays with the foods that we're eating. This omega-6 to omega-3 ratio is way out of whack. Our ancestors way back in the day would have maybe a 2-to-1 to a 3-to-1 omega-6 to omega-3s. We're now at probably, every time I read about it, it's 20-to-1 omega-6s to omega-3s, so we're way out of proportion. That's creating a lot of inflammation in our body. Inflammation leads to disease and everything else. Try to get soybean oil out of your diet. If you're gonna have cooking oils, go coconut oil, go olive oil, you know, those sort of things. So try to get soybean out of your diet. That's 5 questions. I don't know if it was 5 minutes or not. Once I edit it, we'll have to find out. But hopefully you enjoyed that. Love you guys. We'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you once again for watching LiveLeanTV. For more videos, be sure to click that thumbnail on the left and on the right. Click that subscribe button in the middle and click like and share these videos. More LiveLean videos coming towards you in the near future.